Okay, so I'm now ready to fill in with colors this program. And this is the fun part because you really, if you've got this in here now, I made a mistake on purpose just so you can see. I'm in the now. Notice I'm in the zoom part. So when I move this up and down, I want to get it right so it fits nicely on the screen. Another trick that you can do is this button right here. If you push that, it looks like a square with some arrows on it. You get rid of the top, and that's like a ½ inch of real estate. And on these Chromebook, that's a lot of room. Okay, so now notice I have tons of room to put this guy. If it happens to do this, like if you're like, why is my head cut off? Go to the arrow button and maybe put it more towards the middle. That would be okay. Now, instead of doing the pencil mark, I'm going to move over here to this thing called the fill. It looks like a bucket with the drips coming out of it because we're going to fill this. And a couple things that I want you to make sure is clicked correctly in here, because if you mess this up, it really messes things up. Paint to layer should be off, okay? No yellow. And continuous should be on. Tolerance is about 10%. You might have to play with that a little bit, but mostly don't mess with that. Hopefully that's standard. Now I click on this. I have three options. I have straight colors. I have some light to dark, some gradients. Here's kind of some radio colors. I don't use that one very often. And some patterns. Sometimes I use the patterns, but mostly it's like this one or this one. And really, to make it look more cartoony, this straight color is good enough, right? So I'm going to click on the red, and I want to click on things that I want red. And if you filled this in all the way, you're great. Now, did you see that red button down here? Down here, it says Finish Editing. You need to click that in between each color. If you don't, that's going to cause some problems. You could, I think you can click it on here and it goes away. Like click it twice. But if you click it like here and then go to here, well, sometimes it messes up. So just be aware of that. Now I think I've messed this one up. Let's see if I did that. It worked. Sometimes you click it, and I don't know if you saw, there's a little gap there, and it fills up the whole background. And we don't want to do that. So this one actually is doing pretty good. So all you have to do is go back to the pencil and finish that little line. Yeah, let me change the color a little bit. We're getting kind of boring with all these red. So let's hit a blue in here. I think he had blue pants on. And I don't know those. I did not do this drawing. One of the students did the drawing. But I kind of like these robot legs here he's got going on here. And maybe maybe I want those shoes to be black. Who knows? Oops. Now look what happened I did there. It was still on this one over here, and I hadn't finished editing it. So I got to hit Finish to Edit, then turn my thing to black, and then click off of that and make the shoes. Oh, I did it. Control Z. Why did the shoes do that? Oh, I don't know why. Clicked on there. Okay, that worked. And I can go. Let me do some variety ones for you just to show you. I think this one. No, this one. This one I always call my Mountain Dew one. Looks like Mountain Dew. So let's finish editing down here. Now I want to do this sleeve, but you click on it. Oh, I screwed up. Let me go back to here. I want to click on this linear. Hit my Mountain Dew guy. Click off of that. Now I've have it correct over here. I want to click on this. Now see these little buttons down here? I can actually change this and make it more dark or more light, or I could even hit some of these inside guys if I want to, back and forth to kind of adjust the yellow to green. And that can be kind of fun. That's where it's really important to hit the Finish Editing. So if I do this one, I've got this thing down here. I can kind of adjust it and say I want it more dark or light, or I want it close together, whatever it is. Then I come down here and push Edit. So that kind of gives it some snazziness to it. Remember, if you just want to keep it white, you really do have to color it white because these are transparent. You can see through them, and that's important here. So if I just want to make this guy white there, I can do that. here, and let me do one wrong. If you do this, oh, I did it right. So yeah, so there it is. What happened? I just painted all the black lines white. Control Z takes care of that. Okay, so that's okay. I'm actually having more luck with this than I normally do. I think this needs to be red here. Okay, and I can color in the hands and the feet, and I'm all the way done. Oh, see, darn it, Mr. Lane. What is wrong with that? Okay, what color? He's got two arms over there. What? So again, I don't know what drawing this kid's doing. There we go. I'm just going to make that black. Pretend I filled all that in. When you're done, this is, once again, really important. You're going to hit this export, and you're going to hit PNG again, and then that should save it on top of the other one completely filled. Now, I have some things that aren't finished. I should probably finish real quick. But now we are done with the filling it in.